Hello, my bitty bees. Welcome back to my channel. And you may be noticing, whoa, what did you just say there? I know usually and for years I've been saying hello, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. But I've been thinking a lot lately, and I really want to build more of a sense of community with my channel instead of being so absolutely generic and basic and saying my loves or my beauties. So I've come to the conclusion after an intensive Instagram poll to get your guys' input. What seemed the most consistent in everyone's opinion is that I should go along with something of bees, as in like my name Bee or BB, or bees as in like bumblebees, and I think I decided to go with that. So I'm gonna start calling our little community the Bitty Bees. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. I'm going to be doing that for both my beauty channel and my vlogging channel because it seems the most versatile. Bitty Bees. So let me know what you guys think. But anyway, I'm here in front of you with no skin makeup on today. I have a little bit of falsies on. I have a little bit of a tinted lip gloss and a little bit of eyebrow mascara. But otherwise, that is it. And that's because it's another review video on a skincare item, and this one is on one of the newest launches from the Wishtrend brand, which I actually was very excited about. It's on a very trendy ingredient that was very, very popular back in the day, maybe like 3 to 4 years ago in Korea. It was like a booming kind of ingredient that was really going viral, especially in the K-beauty industry, and I was really excited that Wishtrend finally came out with their own version of Propolis. Propolis is kind of the extract from honey. Honey has propolis in it by nature, but it isn't in a vast quantity. So propolis is kind of like the concentrated extract of honey. So it's like the concentrated benefits that honey gives, just more powerful, more like compact and really intensive. So what exactly does propolis do for the skin? If you did not already know, if you're not a skincare junkie like me, then you may not be familiar with the fact that propolis is really good for acne prone skin. Not only is it really good for acne prone skin, it's also overall really good for people with dry skin, people with irritated prone skin, people with sensitive skin, people with hypersensitive skin. So if you feel like you get a lot of irritation, you get a lot of cracking, your skin gets very reactive to things and red and inflamed, then propolis is something to check out. Not only that, it also is really, really good for anti-aging. It's loaded with a ton of essential nutrients, a lot of skin restoring and regenerating effects that just make it an overall really good introductory product for people who are getting into anti-aging. It's also really good for fine lines and wrinkles. So even if you are someone, say for example, in your 30s to 40s, you can still use propolis. It's still highly recommended. But even if you're someone in your late teens to early 20s, then you can also get away with using propolis if you have acne prone sensitive skin. So for me, because my skin is no longer extremely acne prone, I don't really get huge breakouts anymore. I am mostly reviewing this in the terms of how it worked to make my skin feel healthier, feel more firm, plump, and overall less irritated. So let's hop right into the review. When I first saw the packaging, I really loved it. I loved that it was gold. I loved that it was in a nice glass bottle. I loved that it was a translucent bottle so you can gauge how much product you've used and you can actually see the condition of the product. On top of which, I loved that it didn't have any fragrance or essential oils in there, meaning it's not going to be reactive on anyone's skin who is sensitive to those ingredients. For me, I'm very sensitive to perfume in skincare or cosmetics. It really gives me a lot of rash type hive acne. If I'm not lucky, most of the time it does do that, sometimes it doesn't. On top of which, I loved that it contained a lot of polyphenols within the propolis, meaning that it gives you that antioxidant boost instead of just giving you just propolis on its own. It's a little bit more of a oomph to the skin, a little more plumping, if you would say. So I was really excited about that, and the fact that it also had, see, I always have a hard time saying this one, Hoitunia cordata extract. Basically, this is not just a propolis serum, although it has a ton of propolis. It's 15% propolis. It also has a lot of other complementary ingredients that are really going to boost and amplify the effects of propolis and themselves. So they all kind of work together to really work to give anti-wrinkle, antioxidant care, nourishment, firming, and skin healing and repairing effects to the skin. In terms of that, for me, this serum actually kind of surprised me. I thought it was going to be a lot more lightweight on the skin than it actually is. When I first used it and I applied it to my skin, it did have a runny consistency, yet it was still dense and a little bit viscous. When I massaged it over the skin, I also noticed that it was very, very moisturizing for a serum, which I actually really, really liked because it is really dry here in Canada right now. It's winter. It's just so dry, you guys. I literally had like one patch on my nose, like this area that literally was cracking and peeling and bleeding constantly, and nothing I did worked. I put Vaseline on it, I put all my night creams on it, I put cortisone cream on it out of desperation. This actually helped a lot. Of course, I had to also stop blowing and wiping my nose as well, but this helped a lot. On top of that, it was overall a little heavy on my skin. So although I loved how hydrating and moisturizing and repairing and restoring it was, I found I couldn't use it as often as I would have liked to. So I initially started using it on a every single night basis, but I felt like I was getting clogged pores, and I'm not too sure if that was 100% due to this serum or not, or if it's just my skin being weird lately, but I did notice I was getting more blackheads and clogged pores comparatively to when I wasn't using it. Now, of course, I wasn't getting any acne breakouts and I wasn't getting any hives or irritation, which is something that I really, really was happy to see. My skin was feeling really moisturized and really good. Like, it was feeling so, so good. It was looking more dewy. It was looking filled with moisture. It felt amazing, but I just noticed my pores were getting clogged faster. Now, clogged pores are a common thing with me. I always get it. I'm really I'm really prone to blackheads and under the skin clogged pores, like closed comedones that never really become pimples. They just kind of, like, my skin's not really breathing that well. So I was not too surprised or concerned, but at the same time I did notice that that was occurring a lot more regularly and frequently than it was before I started using this. So that's definitely something to keep your eye out for if you are prone to clogged pores in that sense. But it was totally fine. It didn't break me out. It didn't give me any acne whatsoever, and it felt really good on my skin. Now, with that being said, although I do feel like it was clogging my pores a little bit, I'm still using it. Like, it's not bad to the point where I feel like I need to stop using this because it's horrible and I don't want that. Like I'm halfway through the bottle and I'm still using it. And I'm still loving the results it's giving my skin. I love how my skin feels on it. And in fact, today, this is almost the only thing I'm wearing on my skin right now. I do have a little bit of the Skin Miso Pore Zero Night Cream on my face on top of it right now because it's so dry in Canada that I need to use a night cream during the day to get the proper moisture my skin needs. But literally, like, the dewy, glowy shine that you're seeing on my face right now is from this. Like, I just put it on before I started filming this video, and that's kind of the snippet I showed demoing the product, is me putting this on, and it's giving me like such a good glow. Like, my skin feels nice, it feels hydrated, it's not dry, it's not sore and tight. I love it. I really do love it. Now, in terms of skin healing, and especially in regards to fading acne scars, I can't really say I don't have acne scars, and maybe that's why. My pigmentation is good on my skin. I've noticed this recently that I am surprised when I see my face in the camera that my skin isn't as blotchy, and I think that might have something to do with this. However, on that note, I am also incorporating niacinamide by the Decem brand, and I'm also incorporating the Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin C drop serum into my routine as well. So it's not this alone that's probably caused me to have really good complexion as of late, but it definitely is the thing that has helped repair my skin in this extremely dry weather. Like, the humidity is so bad so bad that it's always at like a 25% humidity, which is dry. Like a comfortable normal humidity for a room should always be 40 to 45, and it's well below that. So just as a little reference to you guys, it's really dry in Canada, and that makes it really dry on your skin. But overall, I 100% approve of this Propolis serum. It's helped repair my skin in the winter. I think it's definitely a winter must-have essential, or if you have very dry skin, or if you're concerned about anti-aging and want to start getting and incorporating that into your skincare routine, I think this is definitely something I highly recommend. If you have more of an oily skin type, I would only use it at night. Don't use it during the day. For me, I can use it day and night, and I'll be fine, but then do keep note, it can be a little bit pore clogging, just because of how rich it is with nourishing ingredients in there. So do watch out for that. If you have oily skin, you might want to be a little bit sparing with it. Don't put a lot. You only need maybe like a few drops on the skin. For me, I put like maybe a quarter of the eyedropper on this cheek, and then another quarter of the eyedropper on that cheek, overall using half an eyedropper on my entire face, and that spreads all over and on my neck. So really love it. Anyway, you guys, thank you for checking out this review video. Remember to thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more review videos on my channel. And of course, please let me know in the comment section down below what reviews you want me to do next. I really want to know what kind of products you guys want me to review and try to get my hands on and try out, because I do kind of stick to the brands I'm familiar with, but I really want to try out new stuff like Glossier or Milk Cosmetics, Drunk Elephant, and stuff. More of the Western brands. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your opinion on that. And of course, let me know your opinion on Bitty Bees. Do you like that? And what is your recommendation for a community name for everyone that watches my channels? Anyway, I love you guys so much. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.